Good.
Animorning.
Good.
Animorning.
Good.
Animorning. I've grown old overnight.
It's Granny's birthday.
Now I'm an old woman.
Granny's birthday.
An old woman. Bring me an apple.
Bring me an apple.
And cats.
There's definitely a deficit of cats to oldness ratio here.
I know, that's the great thing about getting old. My cold has worsened. My cold has worsened. But I have tea. So it's okay.
It's Swift tea. It's Granny Swift tea.
It's Granny Bash.
Granny, did you know Granny Bash?
Hey everybody, it's me, Granny Bash. Welcome to my stream.
Oh no. Oh no.
Granny Bash does art. For apples.
For art for apples.
Art and my apple for apples. Bring me essence.
I would make essence for apples. Wait.
No, it's fine. I feel fine, apart from my throat. It's just my throat. But other than that, everything's good. How are you guys? How goes it? I will finish this scene, God help me. If it's the last thing I do. Maybe the last thing I do if this cold wasn't anymore.
Hello, Timbo.
Hello, Tips. Hello, Aline. Aline. Hello. In-betweening. Awesome. In-betweening, but not too much, right, Hardick? Yeah. Oh no, Tibbs, that waiting on the email life is the worst life. That's the worst kind of thug life. Sorry, I mean, I have a cold. I didn't mean to scare you. No, my friends, please don't be frightened. Don't run away. Come back to me. I only want your life essence. Yeah, exactly, Hardick. That's the way you do it. So, Tips, I take it you replied and now you're waiting upon a follow-up. But congratulations! Tips might have a very, very cool job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. You were there. Aline might not have been there. But I'm not going to be the one to say it. It's Tibbs' thunder. She can throw it at whoever she wants. Like Thor. But with good news. I just want to sign your NDA when you hit single. That's great. I'm sure they'll send it over pretty soon. I'm super curious as to what your this job is. Do you know yet, or will you know when you get the NDA? Like after you sign the NDA? I'm assuming he's not going to tell you who you signed the NDA. And by the time you sign the NDA, we will not be able to know. Oh yeah, we were thinking the other day. We were thinking the other day in the peg bar that it would be really fun to do like a collaborative animation to a song. I think I'm going to save it for week D. D for dance. Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah? And everyone can just use whatever style they want, but we'll give everyone a section of the song. It doesn't need to be finished. It's just like a bit of fun. Yes! So that week will be not this week, but the week after. So we have like a week to find a song we want to do. And then we do it as a little challenge. And if people want to continue it after that week, they can.
I'm getting the weird lag thing again.
Test me. I wanna be animating. Oh, it's a tune from Rocky Horror. Which I haven't seen. Do you know which one she's talking about?
Mm-mm.
Oh man.
I sound a bit like Yoshi there.
Whoopah! It's dying Mario. What's the weekend challenge? Well, if you guys are up for it, this week I was going to do C for Capo Monotone, who is one of my favourite animators. He's incredible. So I was thinking I would take a lot of his animations, maybe 2 or 3 of them, and we'd pop them up on Sync Sketch, and over the coming week we can all analyse it and do notes on it collaboratively to test out this new software, Sync Sketch, and also, you know, just to learn from him, and we can talk to each other about what it is we're finding in his animation that we're noticing, and if anyone wants to do any tests or anything to do with that, we can. But it'll be a week of analysing animation and trying to work out how to get better and what to target and everything. And analysis week.
Analysis. Aline, I would talk to you about brush economy, but currently my brush is like being laggy again. I don't know why.
You don't know how to study animations? That's okay. I will show you. I will start off. I don't really know how to do it either. My way is just generally to make notes on what I notice about it and then hope that I learn something from it. So your screen says tip?
Yeah, I was writing things.
I don't know what to look at. I generally notice what they've put on ones and what they haven't, like what's the space between their frames look like and what does the space between their drawings look like. Sometimes I try to do the little charts on the side so I can see what they're doing with their spacing. I try to look for how they're transitioning from one drawing to another, like what kind of curves are they using? Are they using like a whip action? Are they how are they handling perspective with their characters? How are they making it dynamic? What makes this animation so good is generally the question I ask myself. How are they handling cloth, etc. Whatever gets you thinking, because I think half of it is just activating you trying to actively look what makes it good, and you might not necessarily hit on the right answer. You might end up making stuff up in your own head, but I think that the introspection is helpful, like just the act of thinking about animation that way is probably helpful. So I think this week is going to be analysing Kappa Monotone's animations and seeing what we can find. And in the meantime, we're going to look for some music to do this dance video to, and then next week it's going to be D for dance. And maybe we can use what we learned this week to make our animations even better next week. That's my thought. So I guess I should probably show people some of Kappa Monotone's animations. Let me see if I can get him up for you so everyone knows who I'm talking about.
Pretty much going through my task ledger and ending tasks and anything I don't want to be doing anything.
Here you guys go. This is Kappa Monotone. He's damn incredible. I wonder if I can find any more animations that he's done. It's great stuff. So yeah, I'll post up some tests that he's done in the Pegbow, and I'll write in the ABC challenge and update it. What kind of song we're looking for? I kind of like the one which they were using in the example I posted. I forgot what it's called. It's called Metronome or something, isn't it? But they used some quite kind of hip-hoppy, dancey, dubsteppy music, which was nice because there were lots of like odd sounds in there you could kind of articulate with your animation. So lots of stops and starts. It was quite upbeat and funky. I think something like that would be really fun if we can find something similar. Like, it's nice in its irregularity and the way that it gives you lots of things with the music that you can punctuate with visuals. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned too, tips like silhouettes. That's something that Kappa Monotone uses a lot. Like, it's interesting because I've never done it, but what I notice that he does is when he's in betweening, sometimes he will just draw the silhouette from one frame to another. He won't draw any of the interior detail. He'll just draw the shape of the outside of the lines, which shows me that he's thinking about silhouette way more than I am. So that's immediately something that I can apply to my own work and try and improve. Yeah, anyone who has any like suggestions for songs, feel free to post them into the peg bar. I think Kevin was talking about like posting them all and then having like a vote on them.
Oh, okay.
Or several votes to narrow them down, which I'm up for. Like, this may finally be Trashbot's time to use his polling technique.
His straw poll.
Yeah. Can he do that in Discord or only on YouTube?
I think it probably works in Discord as well, yeah.
Good, because I was going to say if it's just on YouTube, it's probably going to be harder to use.
Because what he does is create the poll elsewhere and then just send the link.
Yeah, tips, that would be nice. Like, you can put in keyframes by marking them with something and then flip back and forth between them, because there's a shortcut to flip only between marked keys, but you can't play through them like that. But that'd be a really nice thing to integrate. We contacted the makers of it about integrating it into Discord, and they're really friendly and responded really quickly. So I'm sure if you had any suggestions on how to improve the software, they'd be totally up for hearing it. Because that sounds like a good plan to me. It sounds like a nice idea. There was talk also about them integrating a retiming system. where you can take frames and rearrange them or shift them around, which could be useful. Like if you want to show someone how they can take out some of the frames or reposition things, then that would be really useful. Oh, good luck, Gecko. Good with your finals. That's cool. I'm sure you're gonna hit them out of the park, so don't even worry. Get some rest and study hard. Thanks for stopping in. Super cool of you. Melon! Hello, Melon. Good morning. Good meloning. What are you up to, Mike?
Trying to research to get my brush to not lag, but I think I'm going to give up and just roll with it.
Is your Photoshop still lagging?
Yeah.
Oh man. I'm sorry. That sucks. That sucks. Dang it. I suggest you try flushing the cache. Flush that cache.
Yeah, I did.
No. We're okay, thanks. My voice has gone a little bit because of flu, but other than that, I'm fine. And how are you? How is everybody? Snow in Texas! The world's gone mad! I wanted snow. How dare they have snow before I have snow? I hope everyone in Texas is enjoying it though, since they never get it. Must be kind of nice, even though it's inconvenient and no one is prepared for it. So, Mike, what are you going to be up to today?
I'm gonna do some daily sketch studies.
Wow! 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 That's a cool thing.
Yeah. How's your quick quest scene going?
Oh, it's going. Not very quickly, ironically. Oh, Tibbs, that's a great recommendation. Thank you. I would love to look at that. Yeah. I'll see if I can download it and put it on Sync Sketch and have a look. Wonderful. That's great. Yeah, with the amount of stuff I'm wanting to upload to Sync Sketch, I think today is the day to get an account. That sounds like a wonderful idea.
You gonna go for the standard one?
I think so, yeah. I was just gonna go for the next one up.
Cool.
You know? And then if we run out of space or need to upgrade again, we can. But for now, we'll save those monies. Like, I think it's a resource worth supporting, and even though we have very limited cash, I think this is really going to help everyone study.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
So. Oh, you've been struggling with colour. Well, Mike's the person to ask about it.
Maybe.
What kind of feel are you going for? And, well, can you detail the problem a little bit more? Okay, cool, I will do that, Tips. In fact, let's have a look at it now so I don't forget. And people on the stream can see it too. Oh, Kappa Monotone, why are you so great? I'm gonna study you, gonna find out why, gonna find out what you do. And thanks to the tips, we now know how to get videos from Twitter.
Keep going, tips.
Okay, let's see. Uchu Patrol. I see the close-up of a cute blonde boy. Ha! That's pretty cool. Ha! How awesome. Yeah, we'll grab this. I mean, this looks like it would be totally suitable for the dance animation too. So figuring out what they do here would be really awesome. Eastern animators, man, they're crazy cool. The kind of stuff they do. It's like there's no rules, but then the stuff looks so good. Maybe give him another poke melon. Oh, I'd love to invite him to the server. Do you think it'd be weird that I'm fawning over him so much now? He'd be like, you're doing a week of study on me. This is weird now that I'm here.
I think you'd be fine with it. Not knowing who this is.
Huh?
I said I think they'd be fine with it. Me saying this from a place of not knowing who it is.
Not knowing who it is?
Yeah.
Kappa Monotone. I rave about him all the time.
Yay!
Huh?
Yay!
Have you... What? You...
I'm just yaying that you rave about them all the time.
Are you following him?
I don't know.
Like, you must be... I've shown him to you like a bazillion times.
I probably know them.
Yeah, you try Twitter Googling him.
Twitter Googling.
Twitter-Googling. Twitter-Google him immediately.
No, I'm busy.
Oh, but he's so good. You see it for your eyes. Your poor eyes have not seen it.
It's like, well, they
Well, they
clearly have,
They
and
have.
I don't remember.
Well then, there's something wrong. Eyes. You need to remember more. It's Kappa Monotone. Oh, it's Kappa Monotone to her. I thought that they said they were male somewhere. I feel like I saw that somewhere, but I wouldn't presume. Yeah, that's fair. I think giving it a week is nice. No pressure. High five to Melon for having the guts to talk to him in the first place. I'm way too scared. Oh no! But Eileen, what are your options? Other than coffee? Huh, I don't know. I don't know, Melon. Not a clue. I know them mostly just as Kappa Monotone. Let's just pick anything. Why don't you look at a cool scene from a movie and then copy the storyboards? Because it might be cool to look at that for paneling in comics too.
That's a good suggestion.
I think there's 2 F's in English. 2 F's and 2 E's. I won't Google, just tell me. It's okay, we are your personal Google. We know everything. Except for Kappa Monitor and gender. But that's just me.
Well, we don't need to know that.
No. Maybe one day we will know. And then all the knowledge will be unlocked to us. We'll finally be able to say that we know everything.
That's our life goal.
To know everything.
Yeah.
Nah. How boring life would be if I knew everything. I'm happy just assuming everything is way more interesting than it probably is.
Excited by ignorance.
Yeah.
It's a good way to be. I don't know what that is, but it's probably amazing. Yeah. This lag is making it tricksy to draw.
Oh my god, Mel and I would be totally cool with that! That would be amazing. No pressure though. I would be geeking out. Yeah, speaking of coffee, I'm feeling pretty coffee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Munchins, crunchins. Onion! Onion! You are strong-hearted. The strongest of us all.
The strongest.
Strongest! Mike has his Coke. He's a happy bear. You know, bears and their Coca-Cola.
Put them together and what do you get?
Koala Cola.
Cool.
I'm liking where that's going so far, Mike. I've just noticed that we have a heck of a lot of moving things at the top of our YouTube at the minute.
Yeah.
God, everything's moving. Holy heck.
It's exciting, isn't it?
No! My eyes. We should have something super therapeutic there. Like undulating lava lamps. Undulating isn't a word, but it should be. What you giggling?
I'm gonna put something relaxing there.
Oh no, what did I do?
Let's see if GIFs work.
Do you remember when Nika used to be in the chat and she would freak out about the typing cats?
Yeah.
And you would just keep putting more and more typing cats on the screen.
I do remember, yeah.
I think maybe that's why she's not here anymore. The concentration of typing cats has gone down.
There we go.
That sounds amazing, Steiny. Post it in the pepper.
I updated the GIF.
Oh, wow. What's it got in its mouth?
Christmas decoration, I think.
Oh, it's so happy looking. I like that bear.
You like which bear?
Yeah, please do, Melon. Feel free to... I will try to answer them as best I can. I will try to answer them as best I can. I will try and answer them, and I will try and answer them, and I will try. And what's everyone doing today? It's Friday. Nearly the weekend. The weekend when we all relax and do something very different. Instead of sitting and working all day at our desks, we sit and we work all day at our desks. But it's Saturday. It's a big difference. Yeah, so Aline, you said you knew you'd be at CTN in 2018, but Paul told you about how much the budget and you're thinking maybe not. Yeah, that's fair, Aline. I would agree with that. Like, we went to CTN, it was awesome. It was really cool. But it was also really, really, really expensive. And while I don't regret going, like, we've also been to some other animation festivals that we've had a great time at, which weren't as expensive as that. I think it's a shame because there's an animation festival in Ireland that's really, really good. At Dingle. Yeah, that's a place in Ireland. It's awesome. It's a Dingle dolphin with a name that I've forgotten. That's famous. Just one of them. Anywho, there's an animation festival in Dingle and I've missed it every single year so far that I've been here. That's twice. And this year I finally was like, I'm definitely going. And they've hiked all the prices up.
Yeah.
Now it's almost 300 per ticket.
Really?
Oh, I thought so.
That might have been combined for both of them.
It was combined for both of us, that's my bad. It's like 100 and something per ticket. I think it's almost 400 for both of us. Which is just, I can't afford that.
That's like CTM prices.
I can't afford it. But it looks really good. Hey Martian. Annecy sounds cool though. I don't know if I'm going to make it to Annecy this year though. We basically blew a lot of money last year, or this year rather, on going to places, and we're not really able to do anything else for a while now. We just focus on keeping the rent and doing cool projects, I think. I think a lot of us were hoping to do like an artist retreat though at some point in the next year. somewhere very cheap. We were thinking of renting out a place together, like 5 or 6 of us, and spending a week somewhere, just kind of hanging out together and having a bit of a break and decompressing. So it would be really cool to see you on that if you wanted. We were going to go somewhere very cheap, but somewhere in Europe probably. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I think it'll be really fun. I'd like to go somewhere where we can make a campfire and eat beans when we can.
Oh, cool.
You mentioned it.
My brush lag ended.
Yay! That's awesome.
To Alien's earlier question about brush economy, I don't think I really have it. I tend to do a method where I'll paint the rough shape and then erase out the edges, but it means a lot of kind of rebrushes to kind of re-describe the shape a lot of the time. So I don't think I've got an approach that harnesses brush economy.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Just reacting to what you said.
I mean, I think I try and get that through the brushes that I use. So this brush here is one edge, and I really like this for describing organic or like figure forms because of this. If I put a hard edge here, like, you know, when you have muscles that kind of overlap and intersect, you get this cool, like, say this was a say this was an arm with a shoulder, like this meeting place. I like brushes that have a way to blend and easily show that edge.
See you, Tips. Good luck getting woke up. I think you kind of force yourself to simplify a little bit as well with the size of your brush, because it looks like you're using a really big brush there, so that doesn't really allow for you to get into the niggly giggly details.
Niggly giggly details.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do a kind of blocking.
Yeah, like choosing to start working with a really big brush means you're getting the basic shapes down first. Are you also on a timer, or are you just trying to do it quickly?
I've got 10 minutes per of these, but sometimes if I like don't finish, I pause it. So
yeah. Do you think the time limit also helps because you're aware that you have limited time to do it, so you want to get it down, the shape down quickly?
Yeah.
So that forces you to have to simplify. Like, a lot of what I do about simplifying it is just down to me giving myself limited time to do it, because I'm known for overcomplicating things if I don't. So I don't know if it's the same for you.
I do the time limit just for quantity's sake, I think. Like, I will probably just niggle and giggle away if I didn't have the time limits yet.
Niggle and giggle away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like this. You know, having the flu is never fun because you feel kind of crappy. But on the other hand, it is really fun to be able to play with like a more manly, deep voice. Oh,
Wow.
oh.
You ruined it because I was going to be like, that was you, but you ruined it.
I'm sorry. I was busy being smooth.
Beautiful.
See, there are fun things about having the flu.
Hardwick's like, why has a cat replaced the doggozine on the top of the screen?
Cats will replace all doggos eventually.
Doggozine's still there. It's just because the chat is usually there. I don't know what I'm doing.
We ordered our doggozine. Whee!
We did.
Soon, fresh doggos will be delivered to us.
I need to set it so that the chat doesn't disappear.
Come back, chat. Don't run away. We love you. The best thing to do when you're sick is to watch Mystic make everything they say about 5 times funnier. What is that? I've never heard of that. That's for people who are watching the stream later. You can check chat to see how you spell it. Oh no, don't slowly die, Melon. Night night. Have good beddings. Oh, Mystery Science Theatre. 3000. Basically, you know Game Grumps? I do. I am familiar with the grumps of the game. The grumpiest gamers. You see them in their natural habitat. Grumping. Grump, grump, grump.
I think
There he
your joke.
goes.
I think your joke's done.
Okay.
It's cooked.
I like that reassurance. It's good. Stop though. Game Grumps got their inspiration from them. Only they're scripted and do old crappy movies. Oh, cool. I would check it out. It sounds like the kind of thing I'd be into. If it's akin to Grumps. We all know that I thoroughly enjoy good grumping. Morning, James.
Hey, James. How's your face? I realise through all of that time, wow, it's already like okay.
Can you believe how long it takes me to do a frame? I need to speed up. Hoppa-da, hoppa-da,
Hoppa-do.
hoppa-da, hoppa-da. Here I go. Whoosh!
Gonna listen to Back to the 80s.
Gonna get back to the 80s. Samurai Mike. How did you tell people about that trailer that you saw yesterday for Y Islands? Wylands? Wylands? That was funny.
Yeah, we're sort of going around Steam looking for games to play in the future, and one of the games caught my eye called Ylands, or Islands with a Y, like Y lands. And we're like, oh, this is cool, and the guy was like being all piratey and stuff, and then a bear comes in, and I'm like, oh, the bear, yeah! And then
we weren't really interested at all. So we were watching it and we were like, this looks kind of like a load of other things we've seen. And then a bear appeared, and Michael's like, a bear! Now I'm invested!
And then in the very next scene, the bear was like plastered on the guy's side of the guy's house. Like he had been stuck there with glue.
And Mike was just like, no! The bear!
And I was like, what if we did a series that was just let's play some trailers and just we'd play trailers instead of games.
And I was all no.
She was all no.
That was for me though. Just seeing your investment go immediately up to 100 and then immediately back down to 0.
Yeah. I'm a fickle bear.
Oh, I'm glad that you've been able to move through your frames faster, Stiny. That's awesome.
I upped the flow in this brush, and it's a lot easier for quickly blocking in. It was down at 20%. I think it was maybe a side effect from another brush I was using.
Oh, gotcha. He's a remnant of a bygone age.
Yeah. If I bring it down, I'll let up.
I'm going down. I'm going down. Oh, I haven't actually watched those ones yet, but I really want to because I saw that Henny, who is John now, uploaded some pictures that he'd drawn of them. I love his art so much, oh my gosh. But I saw that he'd uploaded some sketches he'd done while watching it. He was saying how much he was enjoying it, so it made me really want to watch it too. Haven't seen it yet though.
What's this?
Game Ghost has started playing a game called Stick Fight.
Oh, cool.
We were talking about blocking the other day. I guess you meant blocking in, like painters do, but drawing shape with pencil doesn't matter. No, explain it, Aline, it sounds cool. Like you were talking about blocking in terms of thinking about just a shape, right? And Stanley's talking about a similar thing with his animation. I think I know what you mean though, Aline, but I think I know because I have Samantha Youssef's book and she talks a lot about that in there. She has a whole section on blocking.
Blocking and unblocking, artistic
Defense.
Oh, blocking, huh?
Nah.
I understand that reference.
The book you're reading was Sam's book. Oh, Samantha's book, yeah. Movement and Form, her book's great. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, well maybe, like, if I could, I would show people some pages in the peg bar from that section. So maybe I'll do that afterwards. I might scan some in, just so if people can see
what you guys mean.
Yeah, like the description that she gives for blocking. See, she's surprised because most blocking methods go from the overall shape to the inside. But she picks a shape she can control and builds around it. Yeah. Night night, Steiny. Get some sleep. Thanks for dropping in. If you have any song ideas, be sure to drop them in the peg bar and we'll check them out. Yeah, that's something which Samantha does. Whereas you would think that most people start with the overall shape and then start building interior details, she will be like, okay, I can see the shape of this leg is this kind of shape, and I feel like I'm confident in my ability to draw it accurately. Because you know, you look at some things and they're kind of hard to decipher with your eye. Well, she starts with something that she feels like she can confidently draw.
Oh, okay.
And she will draw that shape, and then she'll start filling in around it. Because she can then use that shape to measure the other shapes by.
Right, okay.
And the bits which she leaves will be filled in by the negative space that's left by the other shapes, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So it becomes naturally accurate anyway. Sure thing, Steiny. I'll have a look. Did you get the feedback, by the way? I wasn't completely finished doing it, but I had to leave it to get on with some other work. But I was conscious that I never directly linked it to you. You do have the feedback though, so even though it wasn't directly linked to you, you did receive it.
He's probably just checked it now.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'll probably just start with the new one that you did anyway, because I think some of the things which I was seeing, you fixed anyway.
Are you able to replace a video?
I think you can delete one, so I'll probably just delete it and then re-upload your new one, and then start from there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think it would be, Aline. I think it's definitely appropriate for animators to have a look at this kind of blocking, because it's all simplification through shape, right?
Yeah.
Or at least being able to identify shape successfully.
And if you can chart how like a simplified shape moves in 3D space, you can preserve your volumes more.
Yeah, and you can create the illusion of 3D, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. He's right, you know. Yeah, the overall shape is something that Kappa Monotone uses a lot.
I think it ties into what you're saying about onion skinning, where if you switch that off, you're looking more like the forms that you're drawing rather than the lines that you're drawing to describe the forms. Like you're not just moving the lines so that they smoothly transition from one brain to the other.
Yeah, you're in betweening volumes instead of in between the lines. I didn't know you could highlight just a certain thing onto it. I didn't realise you could highlight just a certain amount of timeline on Krita and it would only play that.
I didn't know that either.
Okay. Looks like I know what I gotta do. This tea is so good. Al brought me some of this really nice like mulled tea.
Oh.
And it smells like Christmas and it tastes really nice. It's Lloyd, the Magic Experience, and it's Polish, so it's, and I won't be able to pronounce this correctly, it's Gerzaniec Zbojniki na ogniu.
Na ogniu. Cool. And it's making you feel better?
It's helping my throat for sure. Do you have any tips to practice perspective in characters which is not too strong? I mostly find perspective in landscape and very strong perspective in full figures online. I guess photography would be a good thing to look at for that. I think it's just about finding the right reference then, right? Do you have any tips on perspective, Mike, when it comes to drawing characters?
Maybe if you place a perspective grid floor plane.
Oh, that's a good tip.
It can help you ground where your characters are in relation to the sense of space that the character's occupying. Because you know, like if their foot is backwards in Z depth, then it's going to have to land at this point on the floor.
Sorry, Mike.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, that's a really, really good tip. Especially in storyboards. They always want you to put some kind of plane in to show the perspective of things. Whether it's just a wall or a ceiling or the floor, you know, put a grid in there. It will immediately ground things, and it really, really helps. Even if this perspective is very slight, it will reveal the perspective to you, so you don't have to wonder and guess about it anymore. So yeah, that's a great one. Stick in a floor plane. And it can be fast as well. It can be like a really rough grid. It doesn't have to be a perfect, even grid. Just something.
Do you want to demonstrate that?
The scene I'm currently working on, I can, but it's going to be a flat grid because this is a flat shot. So do you want to put one on the person you're working on the floor?
Okay.
You can do your little doodle just to show you. So this is extreme perspective, but it still gives you an idea. Floor plane, shadow.
That's not going to work. I'm sure I had a grid thing.
That's okay. I've done some really fast doodles on my screen, so I think these will help. So you zoom into them. There you are. So really, really fast floor planes. are really, really helpful. Lots of people are going to stand with their hands on their hips. Oh, Aline had some cool tips too.
Cool.
Drawing objects more. Yeah, and also I think a good thing to practice is drawing through.
Through?
Yeah, so like rather than drawing like this, if you draw through, you're drawing this.
Gotcha.
So you can see where the limbs will be going behind the object. Like draw through just to make sure you have that solidarity there, because sometimes it can be easy to just draw the surface lines, and in doing so you can end up with things that you can't tell what's wrong with them, but like they just don't line up, and you won't realise that until you draw through. That, oh wait, that wouldn't work, that doesn't make any sense anatomically. So that's very helpful. Sure thing. Grids are like my new favourite thing. They're so helpful. Even if they're very, very quick, they help to make things convincing, and they help you to know where your perspective is. Sure thing, Hardy. I hope it helps. We're all still trying to learn the same thing. Perspective is never learned. Yeah, it feels like nothing is ever learned properly, you know?
It's just utilised.
Yeah, it feels like I'm always trying to learn more, always trying to figure it out. Perspective is still something I haven't learned properly, but I think I really need to. Like, it's like I'm missing a core foundation. All I ever do with perspective is fake it.
Well, technically you're always faking it because you're showing 3D terms in a 2D way.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not planning out my perspective or using rules to do it. I'm just drawing it freehand, the way it kind of looks convincing-ish. we go. That'll do. Or will it? That's better. So I'm going to give myself some hands. Yeah, I think it leans agreeing with you generally. Translating 3D on a 2D plane is the most fake thing ever, and faking is a good way to learn. Yeah, I think so, because I am learning what looks not convincing, but on the other hand I do think it would be helpful for me to learn the rules as well. Oh, you too, Grog. Have an awesome day.
Take care, sir.
No. You sounded like one of the Peanuts characters there. You know, the one who always calls everyone sir.
Yeah.
The Peanuts movie, that's a surprisingly good movie.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Why surprisingly?
Well, because I don't enjoy Peanuts all that much.
Oh, okay.
So for me it was surprising. For me it was surprising that I enjoyed it, but I thought it had a really nice message. All aboard! Boo-doo, boo-doo. It's another day. Boo-doo, boo-doo. Hear the heating come on. Boo-doo, boo-doo.
What are you saying about that?
It's just life. Oh. I'm a little bit sick and tired. Eh? Sick and tired? You know, I never really thought about that phrase properly before. Like when someone says they're sick and tired of something, it normally just means you're annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never actually thought about it. I'm sick and tired.
Yeah.
That's sad. That person.
For that part, yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably more like this thing makes me sick and tired.
Yeah.
The flute has reached into his head.
I think it has, yeah. I think that's what's happening.
I don't know, she started the stream with saying, I'm Buckarani, so I think we were well and truly there.
I was just having fun with my voice, but now I'm like, Oh, Aline! I asked you last time, but I don't know if you ever said, how did your homework go? I remember the time before last you were saying that you had like one day to finish your homework. I never asked you how it went. Well, I did ask you, but I don't know if I got a reply. You must tell me. You must. Which one? Jeez, I'm trying to remember. Oh, you had to incorporate a tennis court as a panel. You still got to finish it, but wasn't the homework due? Eileen. Wasn't the homework due? You made a bet with a friend from class. What kind of bet? It better not involve summoning circles. If it's not done this Monday, you owe them a can of soda. Oh jeez. You better get it done then. Because you know, not only that, but soda is also bad for them. So by buying them soda, not only are you having to spend money on soda for them, but you're also slowly killing them. I'm just putting that out there.
Thank you, whatever fucking mail pop-up system suddenly realised, hey, you have email, here, have them all. Like,
yay.
Thanks.
How many do we have?
It's just different notifications, like people are live streaming, but they can't have all just started in the last 30 seconds, so...
Maybe they have. Rivals! A rival has appeared. We should go and just put loads of fruit into their streams.
Fruit?
Yeah. Like just hit them with fruit emojis and then run away.
What is this, the 1930s?
Why?
You throw fruit at people who are like on the stage.
That's not 1930s. That's Shakespearean times.
Ah.
What? What?
Did you just dissect my joke?
The
It's
joke,
not funny anymore now, India.
the joke had fallen apart by itself, Mike. I was just poking through the offal. Granny India, no! I'm old before my time. I'm so old. I like how old I sound now. This is how I'm gonna sound when I'm like 60 something. Let me make myself some swift lines. Swift lines! I greatly appreciate the opacity slider. Okay, so there's a wee little problem.
Just a wee little problem.
The wee little problem.
You're the wee little problem.
I'm only a solution. I think I fixed it. Not really. Not really. Not really at all. Take a hammer and fix the baby. Damn it. Yay! I fixed the baby slightly more. Okay, cool. Almost cool anyway. Almost.
That moment when you realise you're almost cool.
Oh. Yeah, now I'm cool. I fixed one of the little things that I wanted to fix. Yeah. Yay! This is really not how I behave when I'm sick. I'm more like a zombie whenever I'm sick. Well, you gotta find the light where you can, right? Like if I was miserable when I'm sick, I would be miserable almost all the time at the moment. Because I seem to have got into a cycle of just, you have a deadline for a week, and now you're going to be sick for 2 weeks, and now you have a deadline for a week, and now you're going to be sick again.
Yep.
Like, whenever a deadline finishes and I have time to actually breathe and relax, a sickness hits me. And it's been like that for
about a year.
Just under, I think. Like, maybe like 8 months or something. Like, no joke, it's not even funny anymore. Like, I used to not want to say it in case people thought I was just complaining, but then Mike actually noticed this too. It is a recurring pattern.
Yeah. Can confirm.
It's like my body can battle it off while I have a deadline, but as soon as I let my guard down, it's like, right, I'm in there. It's not a tragedy, it's okay. Like, hopefully the cycle will break soon.
No, it's never gonna break.
I think I just need enough time before another deadline to relax, for the sick to end. You know?
This is your life now.
It's just that the sick always ends just as the deadline starts. So... Oh, I'm glad that you guys seem to have avoided the flu so far though, because it's definitely going around over here. So do you have more homework than Aline now? Oh, I was asking you about deadlines, Aline, and whether you have some more homework to do, because when I asked you about homework you said which one, which made me think that you must have multiple homeworks on at the same time. So I was just wondering what they might be. So many. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so this month homeworks for comics class. So that was like the page that you're meant to be doing, plus any other homework they give you. Homework for Suzanne, who just kept adding daily exercises. I'll ask you about that, though. Drawing to do as gifts for Christmas. Good plan. Nice Christmas gift. I remember that comics project you were supposed to get started. Ha ha ha! Yeah, sounds like you have a lot on. I'm going to ask you about Suzanne's daily tasks though. So what are these daily exercises you're doing? What does Suzanne recommend? Oh, finish your portfolio and start looking for a job. Sobs.
Oh.
To be fair, all of this will go into your portfolio, right?
Should do.
So this is kind of you working on your portfolio. Doing this comic page, working on studies for Suzanne. This is all good stuff. Those Christmas drawings, you might like get a gold amazing Christmas drawing that you do that you're super proud of. Suzanne says I can't draw a straight line. Well, no one can do that, Aline. I can't draw a straight line, so she sounds harsh. But that's kind of fun as well. I kind of like that. Like, I'd like someone to tell me I can't draw a straight line. She can. Oh my god. She has ultimate control. Now do circles. Now do ellipses. So is your daily drawing exercise just to draw X number of straight lines?
Maybe if you put straight lines in your portfolio, you'll get a job as a ruler.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh no, I ruined it.
Your shoulder's so, or at least you know that you're drawing from the shoulder, which is the right way to do it. Oh no, Aline. Have a bath or something. Nice warm bath. Put your shoulder in it. Soak it. Bamboo and ink sounds fun though. Yeah, do you mean like a dip pen? A bamboo dip pen? Oh, unfortunately, yeah, that doesn't sound great. That's cool. It sounds like fun. I'd love to see some of the drawings you've been doing with that. Have you put anything up on your Tumblr or anything that I could see? Yeah, Aline's the serious business. Are you kidding me? I think you'll be super good with ink. Your drawings are often so stark, the contrast in them, but I figure it's a medium that would cater well to you. She makes us practice on that tormented tree stump. I'm sorry? Do you mean the bamboo? I'm sure you're doing great though, Aline. Sometimes it's nice to go in fresh without knowing exactly how to use something because you end up inventing your own ways, which can work better for you, rather than not exploring at all and just copying what the people have done.
Unless you have a teacher like Suzanne who's like, what are you doing?
So, when you say practicing on a tormented tree stump, the tree stump is the model. Okay, I see, so you have to draw a tree stump. Gotcha. You should see that evil thing, the proportions are tricky. Oh my goodness. If I was in your class, Suzanne would yell at me so much. I've never been that great at accurate drawing. I often fudge proportions up. Yeah, Hardik, I felt the same way. I thought that maybe you meant you were actually drawing on a tree stump. Yeah, that must be difficult. Can you use light and shade, like for the bit which is shadow, can you kind of block it in with the ink? And then you just worry about detailing the part which is catching the light more. Do you feel like you're seeing improvement from it though? From this study of the basics? Yeah, you try things, but it's never it. Yeah, it's never like the way. It's always hard when you're drawing the same thing over and over as well, because you start to develop shortcuts for bits of it. And that's not always a good thing, because it means that your brain can like presume it knows what it's doing and not properly look. It has to be this stump, but I'm not supposed to draw the details. Just the essence of it, you know? No, I don't know. Plus don't overwork it and define the planes. But don't forget to have heavier ink line towards the foreground. Oh my goodness. So much to think about.
I think Aline is indirectly teaching us while she's complaining.
Yeah, I think maybe she is. I can't even tell which part are in front of which. That's amazing. I'm sorry, Aline, your pain isn't entertaining to us. But you are pretty funny. I'd love to see this tree stump. You should post as one of your tree stump pictures so we can see the kind of thing you're trying to draw. I'll ask you again in 6 months. I don't know, maybe it's translating well into your character design and stuff because you're starting to think about that more accurately when you're drawing characters. You're starting to think about planes and making your ink heavier in some places rather than others. And simplifying. It's because they're leaning with one of the chosen ones. The chosen mods. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Oh, hey Matt. Good morning. How are you doing? Oh, delightful.
Ooh, we got an order for Girl in the Gloom.
We did!
Yeah.
Yay! Yay! That's awesome! I won't ask who it is on stream, but I will check it out afterwards.
It's from a comics person.
It is?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you're doing well, Matthew. That's awesome. Happy Friday. Boo 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 boo. Pull the lights down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. I hope those people in Texas still have some snow going on.
Yeah.
Hope it hasn't just stopped. We have to live through them.
Yeah, there's like literally no sign of snow here.
Oh no, no. We only have grey skies.
It was cold when I went out yesterday though.
Yeah. We have the coldness.
I think the way I paint is more like almost sculptural. Like I lay out where the clay is and then I remove what's not needed.
That's a good way of doing it. Like, that's a good way to think about moving faces around too. Think about them as though they're clay. Especially when you're squashing, stretching things. Is to remember there's the same amount of material there, you're just kind of squashing it around. North of Ireland and Northern Ireland. Not where we are though. Nope.
Oh really? Cool.
It's nice to know that other people have snow too. I would like some snow. Snow and hot chocolate.
We don't have hot chocolate there.
No, I know.
So in order to get hot chocolate, you have to go out in the snow.
I send you out. I'm allowed to do that when I'm ill.
And they gave me a sad face yesterday, and I'm like, oh, what's the matter? You want some tea? She's like, there's no milk. I was like, do you want me to get milk for you? Yes.
He knew what the sad face meant. I've not been sufficiently teed. Need more tea. He went out and he got me some tea.
How badass I am.
It's pretty amazing. Thank you. As long as you love me so. So I have a bit of a problem where I'm like hopping over to the side here. And here. I'll have to fix there's some little things about this that aren't quite working. I mean, there's probably a lot about this which isn't quite working, but you know.
There's only so much you can see.
Yeah. Until I get better and know how to fix more stuff.
I like the expression, make you strong like bull.
Make you strong like a bull. Whoops. Always do that. End up repositioning the timeline by accident. I need to do myself a background of the quest counter now so I can actually see what they're looking at. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, bye. Okay, so let's see. So, challenge for this week. I'm just checking to see if anyone's put anything in about breakdowns. So last week it was week B on the Weekday challenge. So anyone who wants to and is interested can check out. I did a post on breakdowns. So I more or less just reposted a lot of Tonico's stuff because he talks a lot about breakdowns and he's illustrated it really well in these GIFs where he changes the breakdown but keeps the two keys the same. So these are awesome to look at when you're trying to learn about breakdowns and how they can affect the action. I've also written a little bit about my observations of breakdowns having looked at some animation. I tried changing a few of the breakdowns in an avatar scene and seeing how that affected the action, just for my own study, and I've posted the test up in there and then written a bit about my thoughts. So today we're going to be switching over to the ABC Challenge C, which will be studying Kappa Monotone's animations. So I'll post about that after the stream, and anyone who wants to get in on that is welcome to come and have a bit of a study and see if they can learn anything as well. So the challenge this week is going to be to analyse some of Kappa Monotone's animations. And then you'll know it's a dance one the week after. And I think I'm going to call it there. Okay. Because it's 9:06 and I'm going to go and get some more hot tea to try and help my throat a bit.
Okay,
and I've got to the point of the scene where I need to start thinking about the background, so I will be doing that.
Harley Hassel, you'll be posting a link when you start the sync session.
Yes. Like, I probably won't be doing it as a session as such. What I'll be doing is I'll be uploading it and then posting it in there so everyone who wants to can go and start looking at it. So anyone who wants to can draw feedback on there or analyse stuff. And I will hop in and out throughout the day and add some notes of my own. But it won't be like I post it up and then do a hosted session immediately. Maybe more like I post it up so people can get started if they want to, and then I'll keep popping in and adding stuff. And then hopefully in a couple of days we'll have a couple of them pretty well annotated and we can have some discussions about it and what we've noticed.
Sounds good.
We'll see how it works out anyway. I've never really used this software for this before. So it's kind of like a road test of a software as well as a kind of group study thing. So I guess we'll just see how it goes. And keep your ears open for good songs in the meantime. And oh yeah, last thing, have a great weekend.
Yeah.
I hope everyone has a nice relax. Tons of fun. Take it easy, guys. And have some fun working on your own stuff or experimenting with animation.
I have to remember I have an eye test later today.
Do you?
Yeah.
What time do you have it?
3:25.
Oh wow, awesome.
Oh, you're welcome, Annie.
Feel free to post song suggestions in the peg bar. Maybe we should tag it. So if you guys tag it challenge, like just write challenge in there somewhere, then I could just search challenge in the peg bar. And all the songs should come up first because you guys would have written challenge next to them. Or
maybe
somewhere.
use something more specific because people might say that I've found this a challenge or whatever. Maybe write ABC challenge or something.
Okay. It is Friday, Savio. I'll be posting up the weekend challenge. Yeah, ABC music video, that makes sense. Thanks, Hardik. We were thinking of doing a music video together collaboratively. But we won't be starting it till next week, but we're going to be looking at songs this week just to figure out which ones we like. So if you have any ideas too, Savio, feel free to post them up. Yeah, see you guys then. Well, I'll see you guys before then in the chat, but I will be here again on Monday. Thank you guys so much. It's been awesome.
Take care, everyone.
Yeah.
And may the weekend be filled with
adventure.
There you go. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.